This video is going to be a detailed review of what happens when you upload HD videos on YouTube. Lots of people complain. I've already posted on a couple other videos about this, but I'm doing another one just to spread the word. Lots of people post HD videos, maybe only 1080. Maybe you're only going up to 1080, but after you post it, you look and you see that it's only showing 240p or maybe 360p. I think there's 360p. And sometimes it stays that way. So there are two things. Sometimes you post it and it stays that way and you check it a week later and it's still at 360. That's happened to me. So you always want to make sure it goes to the right resolution before you delete your main file. So you might have to upload it again. A lot of times what happens is you upload your video and you check it and you get really upset that it says 360p, and a lot of people tell me, oh my gosh, it's 360p, and they delete it and they go and they upload it again and it's 360p, and they go over and over and over doing this, and they're ready to throw their computer across the room and they're crying and they're upset. You know, they're going through the meltdown that all these millennial people go through nowadays. So what you need to do is you got to realize something. When you upload something like 720p, probably within a minute, it's just going to show 720p. Not always, but usually. Now, when you upload HD, or when you do, let's say HD, this I think is, I can't remember what this is, 2160, 3840 by 2160, so this is 4K. What happens is it takes a while because YouTube servers have to make a 360p, a 240p, a 720p, a 1080p. What else is there? The 2160p, and if you're going up to the real 4K, it's got to do the 4096. So it's got to make a whole bunch of different videos on the server depending on the resolution. That is what takes a lot of time. So chances are when you're uploading your video, you're going to see that it says 360p, and just check back in maybe 5 minutes. You probably see the 240p, the 360p, the 720p. Maybe really right away, you might see the 1080p. You might see the 2160p or the 3840, or you might see the 4096p. So you just have to check back because the servers are making all of those video files to pop on their system. So I am uploading a file now that shows 45 seconds till it's done, and then after the upload, that's the catch, after the upload, then you have to wait for it to go through the processing, which takes a long time usually. But we're going to check that out. After 30 seconds, I'm going to go in there and we're going to check out the video. So if this helps you out, thumbs up, subscribe, like. I need lots of subscribers. I need lots of comments. Share this video everywhere. I'm trying to get like 9 billion followers so that I can become famous and be a YouTube kingpin, but that only happens if you help me. So we see that it says 15 seconds, and after 15 seconds, I'm going to click on that. It's going to say processing, so I might not be able to do anything right away, but we'll check it out in a minute. There it is, processing started. So you really can't do anything while the processing starts, and with an HD video, it could take forever. Some of my videos take a really long time, but you're not going to be able to see anything until just right over there, you see that there's not even a thumbnail. So processing, let's click on this right now and we'll see the processing part. Processing part, all right, it doesn't even want to show anything. Let's go back. Processing, it should tell me how long it's going to take to process, but with these HD videos, it could take 9 years. You just don't know. Maybe 7 years. After this gives me a time, I'll come back and continue the video. Yeah, I like to make 10-minute videos so that everybody can watch and I can put on 2 billion ads. So don't use your ad blocker when you watch my videos. It helps my life. I help you, you help me. That's how it works in this world, right? Yeah, that's how it works. So processing has started. You're not going to see anything forever because it's an HD video. I'll be back. Wait for me. only if you love me. This is the video that is uploading right now, or that's processing. The one below, that's also uploading, but you can see processing, we're at 0%. 0%. It takes a long time with an HD video. Not with 720p or 1080, it doesn't take that long. But when you start getting into the 2160, 3096, 4096, 3840, it just takes forever. So it's just sitting there processing at 0, and then after a while, maybe it will show a time. So this is the main computer that is doing the upload. The other one is a second computer that I'm going to go back to now, and I'll update you on the processing time. We are at 95% processing, and that has been about 20 minutes. So normally the last 5% drags on forever, and then it just kicks in. After it kicks in, we're going to see a picture in the thumbnail, and then I'm going to go over to the video, and we're going to check and see what resolution it is showing. So this is about, I think, 20 minutes of video at 2160, and it is, I believe, 8 gigs. So it took forever to render, but it took about 2.5 hours to upload, because I believe I'm uploading at 5 megabyte? I don't know. I think I have like 70 megabyte download and 5 megabyte or 7 megabyte upload. Really slow spectrum. So after this gets to 100%, I'll come back again. Make sure you do that thumbs up, subscribe, like. I said it only 1,000 times. Thank you. There it is. It just kicked in 2 seconds after I turned off the camera. We have a thumbnail. Let me go over to the video right now. I'm going to click on the video. We're going to see what we get. I'm going to click on the video. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I want to play it right now. I want to show you exactly what it was talking about. Let me go turn off the audio. Let me turn off the audio. Okay, so we've got the audio shut off. Let's go over to thumbnail. That's my point, 360. All right, so we're at 360, and I'm going to click on the end arrow. That's all I have. That's the only option I have is a 360. So we're 10 minutes after right now. 10 minutes after, we're at 360, and I don't know why it keeps kicking in and out. So I'm going to turn off the camera for a second, because it's kind of difficult to estimate when this is going to happen. Let me go click on the video, full screen video, and you can see all the dust on my screen. Okay, we are only a minute in. It's just going in and out of focus. I don't know why. We're still at 360. So I'm going to come back. I said 10 minutes after, so let me come back at 15 minutes after. Come on, come on, come on. That's all we have right now at maybe 2.5 minutes into this whole thing. So this is what the complaint is of everyone else on here. They upload a video, they see it says 360p, they get really upset, and they delete it, and they go into this vicious circle that never ends. And if you wait it out, it should kick up to 720 or to 1080. It might even do the 2160 or the 4096 right after that, but you just have to give it a little bit of time. Again, when you upload a 720 or a 1080, you don't have to deal with all of this taking forever. But when you upload the big file, it takes a long time for it to start producing the smaller files, the smaller resolutions. We are 7 minutes into this, and it's 360p. But once it does its thing, it's just going to start kicking out all the numbers. So when you get to this point, you just need to be calm. I just want to show you what really happens. Hopefully you're still watching this video, because the more you watch, the better my channel becomes. And isn't that the goal, is to make my channel rich and happy? So we are almost there. 7 minutes into this. We are back at almost 25 minutes. So let's click on here and see where we're at. I mean, 25, so we've been going 10 for 15 minutes right now. Quality 360. So for you people that check it out and say, hey, it didn't change. This might not change. I've uploaded a video before, like I said, that stayed at 360, and I wasn't aware of this at the time. That's why I'm putting out this video. I'm going to prove to you that it is going to change. And if it doesn't, then it's time to re-upload. We are at 10, 20, 30, 25 minutes. This is not good. Let's go do a reset on this thing. First, let's play it. Let's go check and see where we're at. We're still at 360. Turn the camera back on. And let's play this one more time and see if we have advanced. 360. Now, that's all we have so far. And again, that is at 10, 20, 30. That's 25 minutes into this whole thing. I'll be back. Definitely not looking good, people. 40 minutes. But, like I said, it takes a long time for them to do all the processing on this video. So, I'll wait it out and be back. We are at exactly 1 hour. 1 hour and still at 360p. So, I've been through this before. I'm not too worried. Normally, you get 720 right away, but there's a lot going on. It's a big video. It's 8 gigs, which that alone makes a big difference because it's got to go through 8 gigs of processing. And I'm not the only person on YouTube. There are millions of people, hundreds of thousands of hours of video being uploaded every minute. So I'll come back in another half an hour. We're at 1 hour right now, still at 360p. I am back. We are almost at an hour and a half. Unbelievable. This is not good at all. Let's go try this one more time. And there we go. There it is, people. You saw it live. You saw it happen. Okay, so I was at 360. We are at 1 hour and 10, 20, 30, 40. We're at 1 hour and 27 minutes. It went from 360 since the last time up to, now we've got the 144, we've got the 240, we have the 360, the 480, the 720, the 1080, but you remember what I said. I uploaded this, I thought this was 2160. This should be 4K. So I'm not happy with that, but I'm going to come back. We're at 1 hour and 27 minutes. We finally got the 1080p, and I will come back at about 1 hour and 50 minutes, and we'll see if we get the 2160. Here we are at 1 hour 1 hour 45 minutes. Are we at 2160 yet? And it took over an hour and a half to get to 1080. I don't know if this is going to work. Where are we at? Let me go do a reset, a replay, or reload. Let's see if we went up to 2160. I thought I shot a 2160. I might have shot only a 1080, but I thought I shot 2160. Maybe I shot a 2160, 60 frames. I don't know. I think I shot a 2160, 30 frames. I'm going to give this another hour. And then I'll let you know where we're at. But you saw it took an hour and a half to get to 1080p. So let me go check the video file really quick. I just double checked. 3840 by 2160, 30 frames per second. So let's go do one last test. And then I'll come back at 2 hours or maybe something like that. Oh boy. Where are we at? We're auto loading at 1080. Oh, there it is. You just saw it live like I did, people. A couple seconds ago. What, like 3 minutes ago? 55? It was at 1080. Now we're at 1440p, and we are at 2160 4K. Now, it is 2160 4K, but YouTube is never going to show 4K in that little box next to the video where it says HD. The only time it shows 4K is when you're at 4096 by 38, what is it, 4096 by 3840, 3860. This one, I think it's 3860 or whatever it is, 3840 by 2160. And that is when you see the 4K on here, but you're not going to see it on the video title menu. So that's it. This thing took 1 hour and almost 50 minutes, almost 2 hours to get an 8 gig video file that is 23 minutes. It took almost 2 hours to get it to display the 2160. So for all you whippersnapper millennial people that have no patience, if you don't get a text message within 9 seconds, you have a heart attack. Just slow down, people. You're going to get there. It's going to take 2 hours. I don't know what you're going to do. You're probably going to have to go run out and post a picture on your Instagram or your Snappy Chat or something. Don't forget to subscribe.